welcome back for another installment of Z.A.T.O. I love the world and everything in it. The last time we were together, the crew got together and decided to take a more direct approach in finding Ira by just going to her apartment to see if she was there. And the only thing that really resulted in was some accidental vandalism. So that didn't turn out too great. We are no closer to understanding or knowing Ira's whereabouts than we were when this whole thing started. We don't know if she's in there because there was just no way to tell. We know that Asya saw her mom in her room, but that doesn't really tell us much of anything. The only other thing of note that kind of really threw me for a loop the last time was Marina's whole ruse was she was going to bring along a book, and she was going to tell whoever answered the door, oh, hey, I borrowed this book from Ira, or Ira borrowed this book from me, and I'd like to come in and get it. And that plan did not work out very well because the idea was she was going to go in, they were going to look around and she would plan it and just be like, oh, hey, look, I found my book after they got the answers they were looking for. But the weird thing is that when she asked for the book, her mom returned with the book. And when Marina went to look in her bag for the book that she was going to plant, it was not there. It was the book that her mom had actually given to them. So I have no clue what that could even be indicating. That is just... There are a lot of weird things in this story so far. That's definitely kind of leaning things toward... a different direction that I think that I may have had, my impressions may have given me at first, but with that kind of just throwing me completely, just throwing a complete monkey wrench into things, let's go get those sodas because, hey, Vadim's still lost. So this was all a big waste of time. Well, I wouldn't say so. All right, your stupid theory got confirmed as stupid. Awesome. Glad I was here for it. Hey now, the evidence is inconclusive at worst. I really don't think it's true, Marina. Sorry. Z.A.T.O, Asya? Why are you so hung up on it anyways? You weren't doing anything for days and now you're suddenly playing detective? Hey, it's not like that. I just got an idea in my head, so I thought, hey, maybe I'd check, and then maybe I could help somehow. It's true being unable to do anything can feel really awful. She's been very worried all week, Vadim. Oh yeah, I bet. She was out yesterday, hanging with friends, howling like a hyena. Yes, I know that. Why the fuck do you care? Whoa, okay, calm down. I'm just telling you how it looked. I don't give a damn either way. Whatever. Oh, actually, you lost. Huh? The drinks. You owe us, remember? What? How the hell did I lose? Well, the last shot was mine, so that's the logic you're going with? You were also very rude. Still are. We need reparations. The only one who deserves reparations here is Shubina for getting hit with your dumb rock. And so do I for being dragged around by you two weirdos. Please, it's not like you had anything better to do. Isn't the company of two beautiful ladies a treat in and of itself? Show me the beautiful ladies, then we'll talk. I was planning to go to the cinema with my boys before you called. It was a US movie too. Damn it. All right, they're showing it this week. I wanted to see that one. Oh, I remember that. Hey, let's go watch it. Huh? The movie. Like, all together? Well, yeah. Then it won't feel like the day is wasted, right? I mean, I guess. But with you? Oh, I see. Asya, he's never taken a girl to the cinema before. He's shy. Oh, really? I've been to the cinema with girls, all right? I just don't want to be stuck in a room with you two. I'll catch the crazy. Better start avoiding your own house if that's what you're worried about. Boy, Well, whatever. We're gonna have a gay old time without you. Who needs a guy who can't stick? Who needs a guy who can't stick to his word, right, Asya? What freaking word? Your win condition makes no sense. Oh, right. I was really looking forward to the soda. Yeah, I bet you were a freeloader. You're getting one no matter what. How's that fair? It's not. Marina demonstrably turns around and beckons me with her hand. Come on, Asya. Let's leave him to his card stash. Let's leave him to his little nudie cards. A guy who's too cheap to buy you a measly Duchess ain't worth your time. Really, we should warn all the other girls about him. Hey, it's not about money, and you know it. Ciao, buddy. We got a date with Hollywood. Okay. Bye, Vadim. Hey, Kaplan. That's blatant provocation. Wait. Garen catches up to us. So we're gonna actually go to the movies with this guy? We walk together down the road to the community center. Marina and Garen keep bickering. Sometimes they laugh, and so do I. It's not that I have any illusions regarding this. Tomorrow, things will be the same they've always been. Garen will still be the same Garen, and Marina, after the era situation fades from our collective mind, and she'll have no reason to talk to me anymore. It's only natural. I understand that the moment I'm living in now, this brief glimpse into what living correctly is supposed to feel like, will soon end. So I should appreciate it for what it is. I'm not sure if actual friends are supposed to be this rude to each other, but this is good. This is good enough for me. My memory will certainly cast all the interactions today in a more favorable light. I'm sure they will. It's done an Olympic level job of that so far. So we'll correct the small unpleasant parts. And what remains? What will remain is... Careful, don't spill. I'm trying. Marina passes around the package of corn puffs she smuggled in. Garen is holding on to our communal bottle of cream soda, the result of a burgeoning compromise. I still would have preferred a Duchess. By the way, do you know what this one's about? Oh yeah, Asya, do you? It's about some superstar lady? Judging by the poster. You got half of that right. Marina leans in and whispers, it's about a cross-dresser. Tootsie? Is that the movie they're referencing here? Because that was like 1983 or 84 or something. I know it's not Some Like It Hot because that's way too old. And they said it was about a superstar, and that kind of fits the description. Oh, wow. Cool, right? Damn it, why are you spoiling it? That's not a spoiler. It's a taste of what's to come. So it's like, hello, I'm your aunt. Oh, I mean, I guess we already have a movie about that, huh? There's Some Like It Hot, too. They ran it last year. There's also, what was the one with, that was, just one of the guys, but I think that one may have actually came out after this game takes place. I don't really know, but that one's not about a superstar. That's actually about a girl cross-dressing as a boy. Oh, you're right. Man, I wanted her to be a bit more shocked or something. Please, guys in dresses are old news. I mean, yeah. My brother watched this movie that had a totally naked chick on screen. A movie, huh? I'm serious. Like a real Hollywood film. They showed them doing it too. Cool. That's, very brave. Don't look at me like that. You girls just don't get it. I get it. What was the film? Crap, I don't remember. The Stuntman? No, maybe not that. Ah, it's starting. The light dims and the regular pre-movie roll of fiddle the pre-movie roll of fiddle starts to play. I don't find it especially funny, but Marina's giggling by my side makes me smile. And then the film begins. Oh, jams. This sounds like This tune sounds like I would just hear this in a Sega arcade game from the 80s. This just sounds like something I would hear in like an Outrun spinoff. The film. What can I say? I've seen a couple foreign films before, but American ones, they're a whole different league. So bright and shiny, like a glossy magazine. As if the fabric of their world is made from a material that's so much more refined than ours. How much of it is real, I wonder? Maybe it's a wishful projection, like a really good kind of propaganda film. No, that's not it. It's not even close to something like that. It's not flat at all. It isn't stiff. If a world this lovely and colorful is truly, completely artificial, then I'm certain that the people who created it didn't doubt its absolute reality for a second. I realized this a long time ago. A kind of rule, an axiom. It goes like this. A fake is only truly good if its creator cannot tell it from the real thing. This must be an exquisite fake. Oh. Things are getting kind of blurry. Also, I'm gonna... That line in particular. A fake is only truly good if its creator cannot tell it from the real thing. I'm gonna put a pin in that because I have thoughts already about things in this story, and I think the writers may be being cheeky here. Marina laughs, and so does Garen, and so do I, and so does every other person in the theater. My face hurts from the grin and refuses to go away. I keep laughing along, even though I can't see the screen. All of the colors start to blur, even the sounds. What are they saying? I don't understand. I hear everyone laughing, so I laugh along. My cheeks feel hot. There's music blaring. Is there some sort of montage happening? I don't know. It's all just noise. My cheeks. No matter how much I wipe my face, it's still wet. Oh, is this like the mental thing that's going on? Because I mean, when we met Ira for the last time, she was crying uncontrollably. Is this like? Is it kind of manifesting for her now, like on a deeper level? Even as I stare down at my knees away from all the flashing lights, the fog in front of me won't clear. Hey, Asya, are you okay? Marina, I hear her whispering to me. I feel her gently caressing my shoulder. For some reason, I can't respond. My vocal cords won't work. She keeps asking me quiet questions and receives no answer. She mutters something to Garen. He mumbles something back. I'm not sure if he's saying something to her or me. Before long, did we leave the movie? Yeah, we left the movie. Okay, what's going on here? Before long, I find myself in the foyer in Marina's arms. She slowly pats my hair. I don't know how long we've been sitting here. By the time I hear Garen's voice, my throat feels totally dried out. What's going on? Does she feel sick? Something like that. Shubina, hey, you all right there? Something hurt? Be quiet for a minute. My voice. I can't form a sentence. I throw a rock into a lake, but the splash makes no sound, just ripples, ripples, ripples. It's okay. It's okay. I shake my head now more violently. Marina leans away and lets me sit up properly. Garen stands next to us, looking befuddled. Why is he here? The movie's still going. I sniffle in an attempt to catch my breath. Tissue? No, thank you. If you want something to drink... No. My surroundings come fully into view. The community center, the muddy sky outside, the thin electric light. It's been 5 days. Right now? What do you think she's doing right now? Do you think she wants to go home? Do you think she misses her mom? Asya, do you think she's crying? No, probably not. It's been too long. Even I couldn't cry for so long. After so long, I'd think that everyone I knew just forgotten me. They'll find her. The investigation's still ongoing, so, you know, kind of taken aback a little bit here with Vadim, like, actually showing a little bit of concern for Asya. No, that's not what I mean. Even if they found Ira today, I sniff again, and before I can refuse, Marina shoves a paper napkin in my hand. I crumple it thoughtlessly. How can we do this? Do what? Everything. Watching some movie, laughing, making jokes. All the while, Ira is... So what? You want us just to sit around and cry until she magically shows up? Vadim, No, I know that's impossible. Then what? What are we supposed to do? I don't know, but it makes me feel all rotten. No, Asya. Marina tries to hug me again, but I push her away. Sorry. Listen, it's not your freaking fault. It's not ours either. If you want to beat yourself up over it, sure, go ahead. But you acting like she's dead won't help her feel less sad or whatever. Ow! What? Marina pinches Garen's hand and mouths, "Shut up." But the thing is, I know he isn't wrong. That's just how his world operates. The reality that Garen knows and the era that Garen knows. I'd believe the same thing if I were in his shoes. Sadly, that's not the world I live in. There are things I'm allowed and I'm not allowed to do. I am a swine that wandered out of its pigsty to the grassland. It's not a world that I was ever meant to see. God, man. I've been trying to, like, keep it in, like, the whole time playing this game, but some of her inner monologue is just kind of gutting to me because I've had my own, I've had and still have my own thoughts of worthlessness and not being worthy of the things that you're given, and that you have to enjoy them as much as you can because they are going to go away. You know, this is really, really hard. I can enjoy the view and thank the almighty heavens for the chance to do so, but I can't call it home. I have to know my place. When a pig frolics through the field, it looks ridiculous. When a pig frolics through the field and a horse lays in the ravine with broken legs, it looks repugnant. I understand what you're saying, Vadim, but it's impossible for me to think like that. Why? I know Ira wasn't very polite to you, or anyone really, but I don't expect you to feel bad. I understand, but I don't know how I'm supposed to live anymore. You didn't even know her that well. I mean, he's got a point, but again, we have to look at the mentality on display here. He has a point. This can be read as an overreaction to somebody she barely knew. That's right. He's absolutely right. Well, isn't this embarrassing? I have no argument. You've done it again, Garen. You've driven me into a corner, and now I don't know how to respond without making myself look like a fool. Feel free to laugh. You've earned it. It's a good one. Come on. Why aren't you laughing? Go back to the theater. What? You heard me. Leave us alone, okay? All right. Whatever. He puts the soda bottle next to me and throws his jacket on. Huh? You're not finishing the film? With a mood like that, I'll pass. Oh no. I'm sorry. Forget it. He walks out into the snow. Marina and I stare at the door in silence. After a couple seconds, Marina picks up the cream soda and takes a big swig. Ah, damn it. She smacks it on the bench the same way a middle-aged man would slam an emptied glass of vodka on the table. And here I thought that I was on to something. Huh? Forgive me, Asya. I'm an idiot. No, you're not. Don't say that. It's my fault. I shouldn't have dragged everyone out here. No, I shouldn't have reacted like that. I just ruined it for everyone. You didn't. I felt the same way. I know it's all stupid. I just thought, wouldn't it be great if I could change something? Or do something that really helped, you know? I knew I had no chance from the start, but I kept telling myself, hey, what if it works? It's dumb as hell. I'm sorry for pulling you along like that. No, please don't be. I really, even if it turned out like this, I still had fun today. Oh, so fun's allowed now? I mean, I'm just messing with you. Marina sighs. She gets up and loosens her ponytail. You're a very forgiving person, Asya. I can't imagine living like that. Please don't get me wrong. It's a wonderful thing. I wish I could forgive myself this easily, but I should have known better. I'm too old to play pretend. She turns to me. You want to go home? Or will you finish the film? I'll go home. Thought so. Well, the day that seemed to have gone on forever finally came to a close. That's putting it nicely. It came to a screeching halt. Not that I'm sad. I knew that from the start, a nice illusion. I knew what it was from the start. A nice illusion, a peek at something distant and unattainable. An American film. A dream you will inevitably wake up from. But did it really have to end that way? If only I didn't get unreasonable. Maybe then? No. The next scene stays the same no matter when you cut. The next scene stays the same no matter when you cut the one that comes before. We could sit through the movie. We could even go to the Z.A.T.O afterward. I butchered that. We could walk around all evening and talk and have fun. But tomorrow, I'll be the same old me. Tomorrow, Garen will be the same old Garen. Tomorrow, he'll find a new reason to make fun of me. Tomorrow, I'll hear the same old jokes from my classmates. Tomorrow, I'll look at the ceiling and pray for Ira to come. She won't. Ira. She could probably throw a pebble up at the 5th floor, no problem. Well, maybe not completely without effort, but she threw a chair. That's not as easy to do as it looks, you know. She'd totally win. And then she'd get a free drink from Marina. Oh, what would her favorite flavor be? Maybe, Baikal? I can see that. I like Baikal too. And then we'd all go to the movies. Ira has probably seen a bunch of American films already. I can imagine her going to the cinema all alone. She'd have no qualms about that. Going together would be so much fun. Today's film was hilarious. I bet she'd be laughing all the way through. I'd like to see that. I think I got some snow in my boots. Crud. It's my fault for coming up with this idea so late. Well, in all honesty, I thought of it when looking down from the roof opposite of Ira's. I just got swept up in the conversations and forgot to share. Also, dragging Marina back here after she got noticed would be rather risky. Okay, so she's back at Ira's apartment. It's nothing I can't handle myself, though. I don't exactly believe Marina's theory. Even Marina herself never actually believed it. Frankly, that kind of speculation was disrespectful. But even then, there was something I still wanted to do. Snow piles on fast, so the lines need to be as deep as I can make them. I dig all the way to the ground. As far as legibility goes, nothing beats black text on a pure white canvas. Oh, she's gonna write a note in the snow. By the time morning comes, it won't look nearly as striking, but it should still be readable. I climb the little play ladder to check if everything's okay. Yeah. Should be good enough. Good enough for who? Ira's mother? Yeah, I'm just being tasteless. It's an offensive thing to write. Acknowledging that won't make it any better. And I'm not so principled as to erase it. I'm selfish. I need the day to end a certain way. This end makes me content. I climb down from the frozen ladder and head home. A message sprawls across the playground under Ira's window. Switch toy if you're there. Oh, like to put something else in the window other than the teddy bear if she's actually there. I mean, that is a clever idea. That was a smart thing to do. Uh-oh, another jammed signal. Jammed signal B. You're late. Sorry. You could have waited inside, you know. I was smoking. Marina was out with friends again. Doesn't she get sick of that? She looks around, then conspicuously slips something into my pocket. I don't need to check to know what that is. Next one will be in 2 weeks. Okay, she's giving her the medication. Okay. Next one will be in 2 weeks. So use sparingly, okay? You think I'm popping these like candy? I don't know. You're the one with the addictive personality. She points to my cig. I can quit whenever I want. Sure. I puff a cloud at her. Marina grumbles and frantically waves her arms around. She ends up stealing a couple of drags before I finish. Oh yeah. Is it true you threw a friggin' chair at Vadim? The heck's that about? Ugh. Can we not talk about that? No way, I want to know. What happened? Nothing. He was obnoxious. Ain't that the norm? I sigh. I hate these stupid interrogations of hers. What's there to explain? He was just irritating. End of story. Oh, don't tell me. Did he try hitting on you? Oh, gross. Yeah, my bad. I'd be gathering money for a wake if that were true. Don't make me dream. This stupid incident. It happened what, 2 weeks ago? 2.5? It feels like it's been months. Time hasn't felt right for a while though. The pill bottle weighs heavy in my pocket. He was just picking on this girl. What's her face? Asya? Huh? Resident doormat. She's whatever. Yeah, it's as mean as it is to say. That's about the most appropriate description one might use for her if we were in Ira's position. Oh, huh? Yeah, you always stand up for her like that? Of course not. It's not my problem. Why now then? It's got nothing to do with her. Those pricks were being extra loud. It ticked me off. I see. If you say so. Could she stop doing that? What's with that look? What? You people. No, really, what? You're not subtle. First the weirdo, now you. Why is everyone treating this like some big deal? Huh? What did she do? Ugh, just today. Or yesterday, I don't know. She caught up to me in the toilet to apologize. What? What for? For nothing. She acted like it was all her fault. Like she's the prime reason I'm getting so much shit. Give me a break. We never even talked. Wow. Not even a thank you, but a sorry? I don't need thanks. It wasn't about her. Well, I mean, I guess it would be pretty big for someone in her situation. People like that are starved for any sort of kindness, you know? It wasn't kind at all. It's a matter of contrast, dummy. Like, if something like that happened to me, I wouldn't think too much about it now, but back in middle school, it would have been a whole nother story. Like, a huge deal. I raise an eyebrow. What's she talking about exactly? Marina smiles and shrugs. Well, no one reached out to me back when my life was all messed up. But you know that I'd cherish that a lot if someone did. I wasn't reaching out to anybody though. That doesn't matter. If you helped, you helped. Who cares why you did it? I lean back in the chair. This is all so confusing. What she says makes sense on the surface, sure, but then that logic should apply to me as well. No matter how you look at it, it doesn't. Because then that would mean that Marina... I don't get people like that. She's not a massive tool like the rest of the class, but... whatever. I don't want to talk about it. Hey, don't just change the subject like that. What? There's no more to discuss. Really? You're being kind of cagey. I sigh. I told you all there is to it. Can you buzz off now? Boo. Near I had thought I'd get a glimpse of your into your stone cold heart. Not happening. I dig into my cake. Would it kill her to be less nosy? At least now she's the one doing the talking. Some dumb stories from school, some friend drama that I don't really care about. I'm zoning out. It's okay, background noise. Is this unfair? I'm not paying any attention. She knows I'm not. Our meetings have grown rare. She must have noticed that. She's not bringing it up, though. That's so like her. Marina talks like nothing's happening. I guess that's fair. Nothing has happened, nor will ever happen. It's pointless. Everything's been pointless. The pill bottle is burning through my pocket. I don't think I can do this anymore. I listen to Marina prattle on like normal. I thought I'd tell her that I'm done right off the bat, but she has a way of dragging you into some dumb conversation that you can't escape from. No, at some point I should. For the longest time, I could turn around and walk away, no problem. So why the hell is it so hard today? Why am I so weak? No matter how much I chew, the cake doesn't taste like anything. Side effect of the pills, maybe? So that definitely seems to be leading up to her not taking the medication anymore, I think, because like the color kind of draining from the world and her not being able to taste the cake or seemingly just care about anything is definitely kind of leading me to believe that's definitely what that scene was kind of about. Well, all right, we're going back into the brain zone, so everybody buckle up. Imagine drawing a line. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight. In all likelihood, it won't be. If you go on for long enough, it'll get wavy, unstable, or jagged. After a certain point, even an artist's steady hand can't stay completely still. But let's say you keep going on in one direction. You stare at the line you've drawn from up close, and it looks like a mess. Wow! So much variety, the rises, the falls, the soft waves, the sharp edges. And then you zoom out. The further you go, the more insignificant those little fluctuations become. Once you rise way up high, your eyesight won't distinguish them at all. All you will see is a straight line, a single, perfect stroke. You might say, but what if the fluctuation is so massive it encompasses most of the line? What if the shift is so monumental it can't be ignored even when viewed from outer space? Easy. The line needs to be longer. And past a certain point, all deviations, even ones spanning thousands of light years, will become negligible. Do you see what I mean? I can kind of see it, yeah. Okay, they're visual example. Now picture a line drawn across the whole entire universe. A truly endless line. What kind of curve could possibly put a dent in it? An infinite line could only be offset by an infinite curve. An infinite curve, a circle, an endless wheel, a cassette reel that plays everything that has and will ever happen. Is the song endless? Or is it stuck on loop? The reel is endless, hence there's no need to rewind the tape. It goes on seamlessly forever. And it's a beautiful song. It doesn't need changing. Not that it's possible to change. Isn't it silly to still yearn for it? The dream of altering something that's already perfect? No, silly isn't the right word. It's blasphemous. Who are you to think you could improve a masterpiece? You, a human. Or do you seek the opposite? Do you wish to deface it? To inflict change like you'd inflict a wound upon a body? How low? Thankfully, the body that you're looking to destroy heals much better and faster than you could imagine. You push the knife in and you feel it all. You feel the soft resistance of the skin, the toughness of the muscle underneath. You feel its edge hitting the bone. You see how the blood gushes out and drips down the hilt. You blink. What's that? There is no knife. There is no cut. Your hands are clean. All that remains is the faint smell of rust. You act surprised, but deep down you knew this would happen because you've always been aware of it. Everything in this world returns to absolute. That's, Okay, we are December 24th now, so... The sun rises and falls somewhere my eyes can't reach. The twilight looks down at me with a dull expression. I feel its gaze piercing the school roof and the floor above. No doubt I'm meant to catch it. I need to look it in the eyes and own up to my hubris. But there's a problem. My signal still isn't strong enough to pierce through concrete. I know that because as I looked up, I felt nothing but the burn of the lamp shining straight into my eyes. No good. Perhaps I should make contact through the window. No, doesn't seem so. It's too dark. I can't make out the scenery at all. Instead, the glass is smeared with the reflection of my face. That. I don't want to look at that. Hey, Shubina. I said hey. Ow! A mechanical pencil pokes me in the back. It hurts. Don't poke me like that. What is it? Calm down, crybaby. It's just a pencil. You did the English assignment, yeah? Yes. So? Garen stands with his hand expectantly outstretched. Same pose as always. Same expression. Vadim, yeah? Why do you always... You guys can't do your own homework at all? Oh, is she taking a stand? His eyes narrow. Didn't we tell you? We're all busy people. Hey, yep. That's right. We got a lot going on. It's okay if you can't relate. I also have things to do. Yeah, like what? Walking alone, looking at snow till you hallucinate? What? Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, you don't know? This psycho cornered me the other day and started talking like I pulled some prank on her. Uh-oh. That's... Oh, she had thought that he wasn't saying anything because he thought he went too far, and now he's doing it. Oh, God. Wait, I thought he wouldn't... Why? Why did I think he wouldn't talk about it? What the hell? Shubina, is that true? Not the first time she did something like this. Yeah, there was that time in 5th grade. You mean at the car repair? Oh, lore? Then why now? Why bring this up today? Ah, could it be? I mean, I always thought she was a little weird. It's kind of depressing, no? You mean scary? What if she, like, snaps someday? Her? What's she gonna do? I don't know. She's crazy like that. Hey, Shubina, you sure you're not the one who offed Gruchevskia? Shut up! Huh? Was that my own voice? What the hell? Look at you. You know what jokes are, Shubina. I do. It's not funny. So what, you gonna start crying now? If you don't have a sense of humor, that's your problem. Yeah, there was no way this guy was gonna go back to, you know, wasn't gonna go back to just being a straight up fuckface, isn't there? That was just never gonna happen. He was never not going to go back to just being a fuckface. Well, what? English. Garen stares at me. I stare back. I'm not giving it to you. There you go! Huh? Why? I don't want to. It's as simple as that, but for some reason the words get stuck in my throat. Guys, are you seeing this? Shubin is getting greedy. What's with her? Honestly, you're awful unfriendly today. That's not how you talk to your classmates. Careful, what if she bites? You don't want to catch what she has. Easy, Shuba, easy. The laughter doesn't stop. Get up and throw a chair. Just throw another chair at this fuckhead. The laughter doesn't stop. Before I can react, Garen grabs my bag and throws it to the others. They search through it unceremoniously. I get up and try to get it back, but I'm too weak. They push me away with zero effort. Of course they find what they're looking for. They grab the homework and mess up some of my notebooks in the process. Throw a chair! Throw a chair! Throw a chair! Not in a way that looks purposeful, but I know better. Well, at least I don't carry my poems with me anymore. It would have been much worse. Though maybe if something similar happened, someone like Ira would... Stop. Don't even think that. Don't you dare. Ira can't be replaced. Not just because there's no other person in the world as wonderful as her. It's not just that. The real reason is bigger than that. Is bigger than that. Far bigger. It's because you've been there already. We've been through all that. And what came of it? It's nothing. Everything's back on the same track. Everything naturally fell back into place. It's all according to the universal rulebook. Any divergence will be combed into a perfectly straight line. And going by that principle, I see why Garen had to strike that low, why it had to be done today. It was a message. Yes, of course. Now that I look at it, Garen's expression isn't quite the same. Something is off. His smirk, his eyes, his laughter, all of it feels a little forced. Oh, I get it. You're afraid I forgot my place since yesterday. You think that I won't let you live that down. That. What's that? There's nothing to live down. What are you on about? Is what you might say in response. But it's obvious. You're just playing dumb because I heard it. I heard it when you asked why I was crying. There it was, a faint trace of concern. And I saw it too. The awkward look in your face when Marina sat there on the bench comforting me. I'm right, aren't I? That's what's got you so scared. That's funny. You really think you need to draw this line? You don't. I'd never want to cross it in the first place. You act as if I don't know everything. You act as if I don't know how everything works, as if you need to teach me. But I know. I've known all along. In fact, it's you who's in the dark. You really think you're acting on your own accord. You think you're driven by a selfish interest. No, Vadim. It's not so simple. You don't even realize it, but your purpose is much bigger than that. Right now, you are the agent of the universe's will. This girl's lost it. Holy shit. We are reaching absolutely crazy new levels of trying to rationalize people being shitty. Holy crap. You are the force that swings back the pendulum. You're monumental. I can't imagine being granted a role so tremendous while being so ignorant of it. It's kind of beautiful. What you're doing right now, or rather, what the universe is doing through you, I can't believe I'm witnessing it with my own two eyes. I used to pray for miraculous changes. I thank the universe for letting me live through all of these little fluctuations in the world's natural state. I took them in so greedily, knowing that very soon they'd all come to an end. But now that the universe is finding its center, I feel just the opposite. The process of the scales tipping back into balance is so beautiful it hurts. It's okay. Huh? He looks up from the homework he's copying. Yeah, now I can say for sure. I see it in his eyes, clear as day. Don't worry, Vadim. His grip on the pen tightens for a moment. About anything. His friends giggle. I don't care. He forces out a scoff. Wow, thanks, Oracle. The whole group goes on to make a few more digs at me. But they don't faze me in the slightest. Actually, I welcome them. It's just another sign of the world coming to an equilibrium. What an incredible sight. Ah, I can feel it. My gratitude, my reverence, my love, my signal is growing stronger. Soon, I'll be able to send my message. Soon, I'll fulfill my purpose. A bird flies past the window 3 times in a row. I still don't know why we keep coming back to that. She's usually surrounded by friends or talking to someone, so I'm a bit surprised when I see her walking down the corridor all alone. Marina! Oh, looking a little not herself today? Your hair, yeah, her hair's down. Oh, Asya, hi. Hi. Huh. I wanted to apologize again for yesterday. Oh, that. I told you it's fine. It all happened because of me anyways. Marina smiles weakly. It feels as if she's looking through me. Are you tired? Do I look tired? Yeah. Yeah, I can see some bags under those eyes. Somebody's not had a great night. Crap. You didn't sleep well? I guess, yeah. I hope you have a good rest. I hope you have a good rest today then. Yeah, thanks. Why is this doesn't feel like our normal conversation. Am I just not saying the right things? Did you want something else? No, not really. Just wanted to, say hi. Oh, well, then we got that covered. Yeah, I suppose. Looks like yesterday's left Marina feeling pretty beat. Oh, that makes me feel really bad. But I can't apologize again. That'll just be annoying. Should I try cheering her up? She's usually the one leading our conversations, so I'm not exactly used to this. Oh, I can't just stand there. I gotta choose a topic. But which one? What's a fun thing to bring up? My head is all empty. Crap. Something fun. What do we usually talk about? Anything about Ira? No. Terrible! Yeah, I was gonna say, that's probably like the absolute worst lead-in you could have gone to if you wanted to keep this conversation going. Marina looks away with a small sigh. You know, I think it's time we stopped asking each other that. You mean about her? She nods, her mouth forming a thin line. We both know the answer. I've been real gross to you this past week. Huh? Why? Don't say that. No, Asya, you don't understand. I was just trying to... I wanted to deny the obvious, and you... I'm sorry. I've strung you along this whole time. Not just yesterday. Huh? Strung along? I thought it would be easier that way. When you want to convince yourself of something, you gotta find somebody who agrees with you. Then, even if the thing you're trying to believe is false, at least you're not alone in it. Because when you're alone in it, you're just delusional. You know the funny part? None of it helped. I thought that if I really put my mind to it, I'd make it tangible. If I just tricked myself into believing she's okay. Maybe only at school or out with friends or just with you. But I'm awful. Marina, if Hira wasn't okay, then all of this would have been my fault. Why? For not stopping her that day? For everything. And I just couldn't bear that thought. Oh well, it's pretty clear those are the facts I have to face. Please, don't talk about yourself like that. That's my friend you were talking about. It's cruel. Jeez, it's okay. I didn't say all that for you to reassure me. I just wanted to be honest with you. You don't have to talk to me anymore. Huh? That's not what we want at all! Really, I won't bother you again. But I want to talk to you. I like talking to you. I bet you do. What was that? You're a good girl, Asya. Don't waste your kindness on people like that. Like what? Like me. She softly pats my shoulder. At that moment, I don't feel like she's looking through me anymore. Those eyes. Maybe I'd be happier if I'd never caught that expression. She walks away and I'm left standing with a dumb face and a flat pain in my chest. It feels like I just saw something no one was ever meant to see. Marina smiled in the same way she always had, and yet her eyes were filled with a despair I couldn't fathom. Not like an agonized scream, nothing like that. It was a placid, dull despair, like a bottomless ocean stuck in a permanent calm. Has it always been there? For how long? Could I have noticed sooner if I had just looked closer? I want to call out to her again, but she's already gone. So it all returns to its original form, just as I expected, just as it's meant to. I've been prepared for this since the beginning. So why won't this ache go away? Damn it. Even I'm not this selfish. It's not that I wish this would have kept on going. It was nothing but a misstep, a small irregularity that was bound to correct itself. I knew that. So this suffocating feeling, the same feeling I had back in class. It must be the beauty of it all. I'm overwhelmed. Each piece is falling back into place so gracefully, it's impossible to tear your eyes away. Starting from the end back to the beginning. Going by that order, the last one that started to act abnormally was Garen. It wasn't too big of a change, all things considered, but it was unnatural. Good thing he's already corrected. Then Marina started talking to me. Not just that, Marina and I spent time together almost every day. Very abnormal. That was a very strong deviation. So her piece falling back into its place caused an accordingly strong emotional response. Okay, that all makes sense. Then we have one more piece remaining. The one that started it all. The person that caused the greatest, the most unnatural shift of all. She was the first to come. She'll be the last to go. But wait, how would that work? Ira's already been gone for a long time. What is there left to comb? How do you flatten a curve that does not exist? No, I'm thinking about this all wrong. Ira may not occupy the same space I do, but she exists somewhere out there. Her body, whether it's alive or dead, is still a part of the world. And as long as she exists in this world, as long as there are any traces of her still remaining, that abnormality won't go away. But which traces can be removed? What would be within reason? Ira can't vanish from my memory. Perhaps anyone else's, but not mine. I'm being impudent, I know. Who am I to say who can and cannot, or who am I to say what can and cannot be done? Anything's possible. Heck, if the universe wills it, I'll get a head injury and forget my own name. But somehow, even in that case, I'm sure I will remember her. I will remember the poem I've written for her. I will remember my prayers to her. Ira's presence will linger in this world no matter what. She will exist until the day I die. And after that, I guess the abnormality will have run its course. The message is much bleaker now. The snow is deeper, the letters are shallow, but it's still there. I look up at the window. That's what I thought. It's nothing. There's no replacement, only empty space where the bear used to sit. How straightforward. For some reason, I'm surprised at how brash it is. The world is so infinitely complex, yet it chooses to send its message in such a direct and simple way. Honestly, it's pretty cute. I appreciate that. So that's how you want to be. You want to erase all that remains of her. Every footprint she's ever made, every word she's ever spoken, everything until Ira Gruchevskia becomes nothing more than a memory. Well then, a memory she'll be. I'm looking straight at you. Do you see me? My signal is weak, so you probably can't hear me very well, but perhaps you will feel my intent. I said so already, haven't I? You may cleanse all the distortion on planet Earth. You can erase everything and everyone else for good. There's a part of why my breath halts when I think of you. That's part of why I love you. But I have to deny you just this once, okay? Are you mad? Sorry, I can't tell, but please don't be. It won't change anything. I'm a pitiful, worthless gnat. I know that nothing I do will ever matter, not to you, not to anyone else. But for Ira, no, for myself, I won't let her memory fade. It's the one thing I won't concede, even to you. Hey, what's that look? I'm being arrogant, I know. So if you wish, please swat me like a fly. I'll understand. In any way you like, at any place, at any moment, erase me from this world. I have to be abnormal too, right? I'm part of the problem, right? Now that Ira exists within me, there's no choice but to smite me. So smite me, please. Cleanse your body of me. Cleanse yourself of this filth. Heal. Let the world return to its axis. Make everything right. Take everything back. Make everything nice. Make everything happy. Make everyone happy. I'm begging you. Please, please, please. Do it, god damn it! Holy shit! This is some... Holy crap, dude. We have spiraled in such a crazy way. This mindset of hers has gone absolutely off the rails in a way that I was not seeing. It's just like outward defiance of the universe now over this one thing. This is crazy. I have no idea what any of this means. I have no idea what is going to happen. Holy crap. My voice doesn't echo between the buildings. Nobody there as much as looks outside. And yet, I feel it. The signal I just sent has reached halfway across the sky. It burned up in the atmosphere, got muffled and lost. But if it got halfway there, then it made it past the densest layer. The greatest obstacle is now behind me. Now all that's left is to gather just a little more love, just enough for that final push. A little more gratitude, a little more warmth, a little more, just a tiny bit more. And then you'll know. You'll know how much I really love you. God damn. Huh. I think I'm going to be reading that scene again just because I want to wrap my head around. I want to wrap my head around this a little bit just to kind of see. I know what she's going for here, but this is crazy. All right. That is obviously kind of the best place to stop for now, but jeez. What a ride we are on. What a ride we are on. And I don't even know. I don't even know what we're careening toward, but I know that, holy crap, it's going to be about as nuts as I'm thinking, I'm betting. But yeah, I'm going to read that scene again just to kind of see if anything jumps out at me as to kind of like what's actually going on here. Like, I have an idea, but I just kind of want to reconfirm my own thoughts. But that is going to do it for now. As always, thank you so much for stopping by. I always appreciate you spending a little bit of time here, and I hope you have a nice rest of your whatever, wherever you are, and we will catch you next time. Bye.